What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Unicorn Overlord. I'm gonna complete this damn mission today. Oh man, speaking of today, I swear, God did not want this video out today. I told you guys, I'm like, okay, I'm finally done with my busy week. You know, I was like, man, I had a busy week. I was like, man, okay, I'm finally back from this extended break, and then I had to take more time off because I got busy this week, just IRL. It sucked, but it is what it is. I gotta, I gotta do the shit. So.
But who is this Ramona you speak of?
And then we hit today, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come back. Okay, I did my meeting. Awesome. I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna do some work, and it's sleeting and hailing, and my internet's all jacked. And I'm like, God damn it.
Sorry, Morard.
Oh boy.
I need to keep a level head, just like she would. Now, do we know who's leading the enemy troop?
A warrior by the name of Conrad, it sounds like.
Perfect. We put a couple arrows in this Conrad, and that'll stop the invasion dead in its tracks.
Okay, can we talk about her thighs?
But he's not the only one we have to contend with. Our fellow Bestials have started attacking each other.
You can squash a watermelon there. Holy hell.
I saw.
Unity
What's got them so
does
worked up,
not
you think?
skip leg day.
A clue.
Any other weird things I can say about it? Or are we good?
For now, we lead the assault on their commander.
Oh, and by the way, because we're now in the furry kingdom, if I hear any furry thirsting in the comments or anything, you will get banned. That's just how this goes.
These savages are no match for my
There are two things I don't allow on this channel: communists and furries. I'm sorry, them's the rules. I'm kidding. I'm not going to ban you if you're a furry. I disagree with you, but that's beside the point.
New orders from High Commander Ryman. You're to find and secure the Azure Stone of the Lion Kings.
Care to elaborate on that?
In its fledgling years, Bastoritza belonged to the Lion bloodline alone. The High Commander believes the stone most likely resides there to this day.
And what's his reason for seeking it?
That's not for you to know. All you have to worry about is making it ours. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal. I'll never understand how a peasant like him managed to curry such favor with our masters.
Are we gonna find out later on in this whole thing that he's like a cricket? I mean, I swear, I want to see him remove the armor, and we find out he's like a bug. Okay, so given the length of this video, I think you can understand where this attempt is going. All things considered, though, I think I did kind of crack the code of how I need to do this. And really, it's pretty simple. It's rush the I can't think of what to call it, to rush Bastoritza. Get them taken care of from the onslaught of werewolves first and foremost. And I would also say, work your way around the map and start on this point, because it is much easier to get up to Bastoritza. Because if you start down in that southern point, like we did the first time we tried this mission, it's just, you have almost no time, in my opinion, to get up here.
Understood.
trying to think, what was I looking for with this this group? Yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, pretty much the way that I say deal with the werewolves is pretty much lead with a heavy defense unit up front and essentially make them have to chop their way through a wall. So it's essentially how I would say to deal with the werewolves. It's a really basic way of handling them, but with a unit like this that's just going to relentlessly attack you, because it's not just them. I mean, there's a lot of units that I would say, hey, just have them try and chunk their way through an armored unit. But specifically with these units of just werewolves, have them try and chunk their way through a heavy defense unit, and then just put a shitload of damage in the back. I mean, hell, I wouldn't even try and dodge up front. I say pure defense. Which is weird, because usually I try and, quote-unquote, as I call it, a dodge tank. I'm not sure if that's the proper term for it in gaming lingo. But, you know, if anybody's seen me play, like, Fire Emblem, you know, I love to put, like, put a thief or a unit with high dodge. You know, I love to use them as kind of a way to draw aggro away from my, more vulnerable units, you know, because where some people would say, oh, well, you know, you're going to use a tank unit. I'm like, okay, but I put a dodge unit and it's essentially the same thing. I wouldn't do that with the werewolves. I would not put a dodgy unit. I would go full on defense, just because they have so many freaking attacks that and their accuracy isn't bad. I just say it's more worth putting a defensive unit up front, in my opinion. And essentially here I'm just looking for anyone to lead the unit that's got speed. Again, I think I had the right idea, but I was playing tiddlywinks down here. I was playing tiddlywinks down here, you know, pushing this unit up the side like this, and no, I should have gone in straight from the start, charge the northernmost command point. Like I said, right idea, really bad execution.
Going there now.
Got a knife with your name on it.
God, I fucking hate shamans when I'm against them. I like them when I'm on their side.
Just in case. Out of my way! I'll restore you.
Easy there.
And this is another reason why I would say don't go with dodging to deal with these werewolves, is because, like I said, they have so many attacks and they've got pretty good attack power. So if they're gonna hit, so on the off chance they roll that 1 in 6, so they roll that low chance to hit, they are going to wipe out your dodge unit. They're going to wipe out your flyer or whatever you put in front, thinking, okay, yeah, I can dodge this. But again, they've got so many attacks. It's not, in my opinion, it's not worth it. And that's why I say put a high HP defense unit up front and let them try and run into it.
Was expecting more. Whatever you say. Going.
Been waiting for this.
My blade for Arteras.
Knew that was coming. What are we doing? Be there before you know it. Be over in a sec.
No complaints here.
I'm still trying to figure out
About time.
exactly what the were-owls do.
Not scared of you.
Out of my way!
I mean, I was a little disappointed in the new units that they added for the elves. I mean, I get it. You know, I mean, it was cool. Okay, you got magic swordsman and magic bowman. Okay, it's kind of elfy. But so far with the were units, maybe I need to play around with them a little bit more. But just kind of looking at what they do, you got the werewolves, which are essentially just swordsmen that are wolves. You know, you get that cool day-night thing that the Bestrels have. But yeah, the werewolves don't seem that impressive. The foxes have some, I guess, interesting... I have to double-check exactly what they do. But they have some interesting buffs and debuffs, so I think maybe they're the most interesting unit out of all of them. The lion are essentially just furry gladiators, which just makes me go, meh. And then you have the were-owls, who are your kind of mages. They're really just support magic that kind of fly.
What would you have me do?
You know, like, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's all dumb. But I'm like, it's not all... You don't have a lot of great units. You know, they in a lot of ways they just seem like I said, like furry versions of other units that we already kind of have. Like the lions are just furry gladiators. The werewolves are just furry swordsmen. The were-owls are just a feathery support magic. Yeah, it's just they could have been cooler. I think they could have done something just a little different.
I won't stop. A product of my devotion. Feel good about
I do like their designs, though. I will give them that. Their designs are very cool. It's just, I think the unit concept, I think because they were just trying to create so many units in this game, I feel like they kind of had to reuse some ideas. Though I guess that's kind of the point of this game, is to have the different kinds of units, but also have them be... How to phrase this? Have these different kinds of units, but also have them be...
I would expect nothing.
I've not reached my ceiling yet.
Sorry, I'm trying to think how to phrase this.
I'll handle this. Understood.
Just like old times.
This is bugging the shit out of me because the word's on the tip of my tongue. Okay, I guess I'll phrase it like this. The cool thing about this game is that there are so many units, but really they're all just kind of... a lot of, you know, it's like your archers and your crossbowmen are pretty similar. you know, they're pretty similar units.
I'm barely holding on.
But they are...
These wounds...
They're pretty similar units.
What are we doing?
Oh my god, I still cannot get this... I just can't get this thought out, and I don't know what it is. They're similar units, but I think that's kind of the point, is that they are supposed to be slightly different. They're not supposed to be wildly different. They're supposed to have very niche uses to kind of push you to mix and match and whatnot in this game. So I think maybe it's not so much a bug, but it's kind of a feature. Like, this is kind of what the game is supposed to be. But I still think that just from a surface perspective, when you just kind of look at it, you go, I still feel that these classes are too similar. But again, my opinion.
Yep.
You got orders for me? I'm going. What are we doing?
Words will do us little good. I expect you knew this would happen. We march on.
Town's treating
A little surprised she survived that. Yeah, I'm a little surprised they survived that attack. So if your question is now, well, okay, it seems like the werewolves and everything are taken care of. What's going on now?
You got it. Hope you had something else in mind.
I let the
Easy.
You got orders for me?
oh, how to phrase this? I let some units from the far south point. You see how I'm kind of moving everyone out, just trying to kind of grab. So I think it's this unit coming in here, this hammer unit, that actually kind of causes some problems.
About time. Yep.
I just get complacent and think, okay, the main threat's over, and then I get my shit kicked in. That's kind of what happens here. I think I do poorly in this fight. I lose. I get knocked back. I think they then come in. Nope. They continue on the road. Okay, I thought they came in and knocked out that unit, and I lost the all the valor points.
What are we doing?
But yeah, essentially that's what it is. It's like I'm just trying to collect items. I'm just trying to get I'm just getting complacent. So I let some units through, thinking the AI can handle it, and it ends up knocking me in the ass.
I'm going.
Witness the might of an angel.
levitate to the skies.
Not doing so good.
Yep.
No surprise there, yeah? Sure.
Yeah, this is just general talk between Unifi and Ramona. Like, oh, hey, thanks for coming and helping us, blah, blah, blah. Does she have little elf ears? I can't tell.
Hey,
You know what? I think there's also a werebear in this, because I think Ramona's group has like a bear unit that has a hammer and a shield. I think. I have to look at it again. You know, I was saying how this group, or this Bastarita, seems to have just kind of furry it seems to have just furry versions of normal units, and where that is true in my opinion. I'll also give them this: they have a shitload of units. Like, there is a lot of them.
Going there now.
You got orders for me?
I mean, there is just like 5 or 6 new units where the elves only had 2. Well, technically 4 if you include the 2 elf leader sisters, like the 2 unique units. But I'm just speaking the generics.
Watch and learn. Watch and learn.
I love how the werewolves do like a little flip.
Just say the word. Going there now.
Be over in a sec. Not even worth bragging over. What are we doing?
Yeah, you see that northern unit up there? They are just gonna screw me over here.
Take long. Hope you've made your peace.
And even putting like the knights up front, like they're usually fairly defensive, but when you put them up against these werewolves, they're just gonna chew through them. See, like, even if he's just popping guards, it's not enough.
Raging storm.
Haha, you suck. Haha, you suck.
That'll do for now. I'll make it quick.
God damn it! And that unit up in the far north.
See ya.
They're just getting closer and closer to Ramona. I'm like, oh, they can handle it. They can. Oh shit.
There in a second.
Made it.
All right, guys. I'm gonna close this one here. Get right into editing the next video, and so I'll have 2 for you up tonight. So thanks for watching, guys. Social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you in the next one. Till then, guys, I'm out.